What's going on, Defender PSVR here. In this video, I'll be doing a quick review of the game Fracked for the PlayStation VR system. Fracked is basically one of the best PlayStation VR games that has to deal with not only shooting, story, but also gameplay, also the graphics. So what goes on in this game is that you're a reluctant hero stranded on a remote island that is in a final stand between the planet and a legion of interdimensional enemies. The interdimensional enemies are basically like these zombie-like creatures that has been taken over by the crystals that are on the island. So it's kind of crazy. If you haven't played it for yourself, there is a demo out, so make sure you check that out. You can get it for free in the PlayStation Store right now. I managed to get the Platinum Trophy for it, which is very unlikely. It's part of a percentage of 0.3% of people who actually got it. And I am one of those people. The hardest trophy is to play through the whole game without dying, like from start to finish. And it's basically like a 2-hour game. I managed to complete it in 8 hours. So I got a lot more replayability from the game rather than somebody who, doesn't care about trophies and they just play through it, just to play through it. So I'm going to categorize this into different sections. I'm going to go from the graphics to the gameplay, and then the good, and then the bad. So I'm going to start with the graphics. The graphics are crisp and clean. I'm on the PS5, so it looks great. The brightness in the headset is good. The colors pop. Is almost like it's a HDR game. I think this is the closest game that we can say that it's closest to a PSVR 2 game with the OLED screen, because that's how great it looks. And if you don't believe me, download the demo for yourself and check it out for yourself. But the graphics look really good. The colors pop, the zombies pop. You can see the detail in the zombies' faces. You can see the detail in your hands and the guns, the different color guns and different type of guns that's in the game. There's no jagged edges. I don't know if it's because I'm on the PS5, but I haven't played it on the PS4 yet. But on PS5, everything looks good. There's also 3D audio. You can hear when the enemy's beneath you or above you, beside you, in front of you. So that's good that they put that in there. And also overall, just overall detail of the game looks great. It's better than a lot of the other PlayStation VR games, because some of PlayStation VR games cannot graphically handle, to make the game look as good as, this game did. So on to the next category, which is the game. There's full locomotion and there's smooth locomotion. You have the option, whether if you want to turn smooth or snap turn, or if you want to teleport, or if you just want to have free locomotion, which you're holding the move button and just moving, and you steer where you want to go with the move controller. There's manual reloading. There's no automatic reloading, so it's a really good VR game. It's really virtual reality. Having to run out, you got to reload. You're in a gunfight. You got to hurry up and take your ammo and stick it in, cock the gun back. There's 2 weapons, 3 pickups throughout the maps, throughout the whole game. You have your different types of weapons. It's a revolver, a grenade launcher, and a shotgun. And when you first start out the game, you have your submachine gun and you have your pistol. So it's 5 guns total. Like I said before, this game is roughly 2 hours long. I think I managed to beat it a little bit over that, and I was actually looking for the collectibles that are also in this game. You have these coins throughout the maps and throughout the levels that you can collect, which is also a trophy. You have to find them all. So it lets you venture out and, explore the map. I didn't have a problem with that. I love doing that. I love searching for every corner of the map whenever I'm playing a VR game. I like to see everything. That's probably why I'm a trophy hunter, because normally trophies have to deal with stuff that you don't have to do in-game. There's normally some stuff that you do out-game as well. But yeah, like I said, it's 2 hours long, roughly. I managed to complete it in 8 hours, got the Platinum Trophy. So up until the total 8 hours that I got out with the Platinum Trophy, I had got a lot of replayability from this game. There's 3 different enemy types. You have your normal enemies, which is like your normal zombies that shoot back at you. You have a zombie that has like crystals all over it that runs and goes. You can hear it when it gets close, and it'll actually blow up in your face and do damage to you or even kill you when it gets close enough. And damn, what's the other enemy? Oh, like this giant turret-looking guy that throws bombs. It's almost like a miniature boss, but you have to shoot his back, to make him blow up. You got to shoot his mind and stun him, and then he'll bend over. You got to shoot him in the back or his backpack, whatever that thing is. I think it's like his electronic backpack, I'm gonna call it. But you got to shoot it to kill him. And the different enemy types are really good. The different enemy types look very detailed as well. The story is interesting. There is also different options, so anybody can play. You have to, well, you don't have to. Normally, starting out, you'll play on easy, normal, and then there's hard. Hard is the one you have to get the platinum trophy for. You got to beat it on hard without dying. But there's an easy mode, normal mode, and then there's a hard mode. So it's a mode for everybody. Whether if you're a little kid, your first time playing a VR game, your first time playing a shooter, or you're just a hardcore PlayStation VR gamer, and you want to go for the trophy, or you just want to do it for the challenge of just beating your own hard. The skiing in this game, I would say, worked very well. You steer with your head. You kind of allow to steer like this, just move left, and steer like that to move right. Going over slopes, jumping off cliffs while you're skiing, shooting while you're skiing. Making sure you're looking around to make sure the people on the snowmobiles that's shooting at you from behind or to the side doesn't kill you. So the skiing they did a really good job with the skiing in this game, I would say. That was probably one of my favorite aspects of the game, other than zip lining and letting me like fly across the map. I like that too, and blowing people up. But the music in this game made the game very exciting and exhilarating as well. Having a boss battle and seeing different enemies, you got the beat pumping in the background, that actually encouraged me to not die, and it kind of pumped me up a little bit. So I like the music in this game. Also got the deluxe edition, so I have the music pack, and I also got the skin too. But the gameplay is intense, like I said. So I'm gonna move on to the good of the game, the cover system. The cover system in this game works perfect. I don't know if y'all played Crisis of the Planet of the Rising of the Apes. That's a long title, but I think it's that. I actually have that on my video. I'll platinum that game as well, but I have that video of that game. I like that game. I think it's made by Warner Brothers, I think, but that game was sweet. They had this cover system where you were able to take cover by using 2 move controllers. One move control you can take cover, and the other move control you can pull yourself up and shoot like blind fire and duck back down. This game does that very well. I'm able to take cover behind anything and protect myself so I won't die. And I think that was pretty good. It's one of the best cover systems that any game has had. This game and Crisis, the Rising of the Apes. Another good thing about this game is the different kind of guns that you're able to choose from. You have a different variety of weapons to choose from, depending on how you want to take the situation. You collect the weapons by finding them on tables, find them throughout the maps. You don't want to use the submachine gun the whole time. We're basically using the submachine gun and the pistol the whole time, unless you pick up these weapons. But I like the weapon choice that they integrated into the game. I love the music, I love the story, I love the characters. And overall, it's just a very good game. I would say this game is near perfect. Now into the bad. It's a short story. Me personally, a lot of people would like this game is too short to play. I paid, I think it was $40. I think it was $40 for this game, or $30, one of the or. But it's been on sale a couple of times. But it's a short story. Like I said, it's roughly 2 hours. So once you play it and beat it, there's really nothing else to do. Unless you like to get trophies, you like to collect the collectibles throughout the game. It's a short story, 2 hours. There's no dual wielding. Dual wielding. You can't shoot 2 different guns in both your hands. And the only reason why they did this is because they wanted to focus on the cover system. You moving, you taking cover and shooting. But that would have been good to do in this game, like use my pistol and use my submachine gun, or use my shotgun, use my little miniature grenade launcher. I wasn't able to steady my aim using two hands, which is what I really would like to do in this game. I couldn't aim with one hand and then put this hand here and, have grip. So, just to hold it steady. But there's not a lot of recoil um, in these weapons. So I think they made up for that. But that's something I would like to do. Basically having one hand free the whole time, just used for cover. I didn't like that. And they also wanted to not let you do a roll because you have to move, you have to run too. There was this fruit that you could collect. You only collected it one time, and that was at the beginning of the game, where I think it gives you like these superpowers, like it lets you see the enemy through walls. Because sometimes I was fighting guys and I could see the yellow outline through the walls. I think that's what they probably used it for. But I would like to see the fruit, integrated into the game more. Like maybe they could have had it throughout the levels. You can eat it. Things will go in slow motion. Have infinite ammo for a little bit. Even have armor. That's just some things that I thought about. The fruit could have been used better throughout the game. Other than that, man, I'd say that this game is perfect. But just for those reasons, I would say I give it a 4 out of 5 stars. That's my personal opinion. 4 out of 5 stars. And then from good to bad, good, great, I would give it a great, because it is a great game. Just some things that the length of the game and stuff like that, it kind of didn't really give me a reason to give it a perfect score. But everything else about this game was perfect. But what did y'all think about it? Have y'all played it? I'll make sure to leave a link in my playthrough of the video, or you can go to my playlist and look up Fracked, and it's gonna be right there. I'll type in Fracked Defender PSVR, and it should pop up too. But what do y'all think about the game? Do y'all like it? For the people that have it, did you like it? Are you still trying to play it? Are you still trying to beat it on hard? You don't got it? You like to have it? You wasn't sure about getting it? Let me know in the comments down below. Let's have this discussion, man, because this is what this community is all about. Us talking about PSVR games. Thank y'all for viewing my channel. Thank y'all for viewing my live videos when I post stuff and commenting and showing love. Other than that, do it for Ike and leave a like in this video. I'll see y'all on the next one. This is Fracked, made by Dreams, same people who made Shooty Fruity, Bloody Zombies, which I need help with. So anybody want to play that game, let me know. But Dreams is a good studio. They knocked it out of the park with Fracked. If y'all ain't got it, check it out. But this is Defender PSVR signing off. Thank y'all for watching.